looks like we're running through the characters here. Here's the Jackal. A while ago, you could shoot through his shield pretty easy, but then we made his shield really fairly impenetrable.
Yeah,
that made it really nasty.
That's a stealth lead. That
Man, that
really
stealth
cool.
effect's really cool. That's Bernie again.
Yeah.
Man, that's cool.
Yeah, Bernie did a lot of the cool shaders that are in the game. This hunter character is really cool.
He's got these spines that they'll twiddle when he's nervous. And he's got this cool neck that you can see when he dies.
He's got a real soft spot on him. You could actually kill him one shot with the
pistol shot in the back. Bink.
But that's not to say he's a wuss or anything, because
No.
he could kill you real
Like
easy.
this.
Yeah.
Boom.
Alright, so this is level 4 of Halo Combat Evolved. This is the Silent Cartographer.
The Covenant believe that what they call the Silent Cartographer is somewhere under this island. The Cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center. The island has multiple structures and installations. One of them contains the map room.
We're approaching the LZ. It's gonna be hot. Get set to cut out swing. Touchdown. Hit it, Marine.
So now that we, the humans, know that Covenant want to use Halo as a weapon, we need to find the control room for Halo, but before we can do that, we need to find a map that will take us to the control room for Halo.
Area secure. All hostiles have been eliminated. Affirmative. Echo 419 inbound. Somebody order a warthog. Music to my ears, Bowhammer. You know our motto. We deliver.
This level was initially used as testing grounds for the physics of the game, which you probably can't see super well on this side of the island, but once we get closer to the center, it does look a lot like what the 1999 and 2000 betas looked like.
Firing! Go, Ronnie! How you like getting killed again?
There, in a cliff wall. I'll bet the Silent Cartographer is somewhere inside that facility.
Got it! That's how you doing, amigo?
This level is also loved by the Halo community for all the different speedrunning tactics there are.
The Covenant are putting up a real fight. The Cartographer must be here. My analysis indicates that the map room should be at the bottom floor of this facility. Let's keep going inside. Don't let them lock the doors. Interesting. I underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo's subsystems. They've locked the doors, and we don't have enough firepower to get through them.
Cortana to Keys.
Go ahead, Cortana. Have you found the control center?
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress. We can't proceed unless we can disable this installation security system.
Understood. We're still en route to the objective.
It looks like there is a path into the interior of the island. We need to find the security override to get this door open.
The door I went to has been locked. Now we're looking for that security override. But if you play this level again, and you know that you need to go to the security override, you can actually go straight here. And you can prevent them from being able to lock the door at all, which in turn would save you some time. There is also a way, if you are quick enough and you bring the Warthog down with you, you can get into the door before they even have the chance to lock it, so you don't even have to come here either. If there's any mistake I think I made in this playthrough, I think it's that I didn't really do a great job of showcasing how tough the hunters can be. I wish I'd used a different weapon against one of them at some point, just to show you how long it can take to kill them. But I'm pretty sure throughout the entire playthrough, every time I encounter hunters, I'll always have a magnum on me. One thing I found interesting when I was researching this game is that the designs for each Covenant race were finalized after their roles in combat had been kind of coded and designed already. If you notice, when I showcased the beta for the 1999 preview, the elites looked a little different than they do here in the final game.
Shut down the security system. Good. That should open the door that leads into the main shaft.
Mayday! Mayday! Dropship Bravo 22 taking enemy fire! Repeat, we are under heavy fire and are losing altitude!
Understood. We're on our way.
At this point, I had gone deathless throughout my entire run, so losing shields so quickly and being unable to see the enemies, I decided I would rather stay deathless.
Chief, Bravo 22 was bringing us some heavy weapons. After I saw we were up against hunters, I thought you could use them. Let's move down the beach. Keep an eye out for any cargo we can salvage.
Bungie had expected the game to be rated T for teens, and from what I understand, they were fairly shocked when the ESRB ratings board labeled it with an M for mature, because of all the blood that would explode out of the aliens when they were shot and killed.
Cover fire! Take that! Yeah, man! Good one!
super sure what happened here, but somehow my warthog got stuck on the side of the wall there. And even after it gets hit by a full cannon shot, it still didn't get dislodged. But that's okay because we're practically done for the rest of this level anyways with the warthog, so... If you look below this platform, not now, but you can see sort of behind me, there were other platforms, which we will be going down to in just a moment. You can actually jump down from the top platform there, and if you position your landing properly, you won't die from the fall. Just another reason this level is so beloved by speedrunners. I'm not sure what the world record time for this level is, but I think it's around the 4-minute mark. I think this level took me in total 20 minutes beating it the normal way.
Set the table. Engage enemy forces on site.
It'll be easier to hold them off from inside the structure. Can you get inside?
Negative. They're closing in too fast. Negative. Chief, you gotta find the cartographer. We'll keep him busy as long as we can.
Give him hell, Marine. We'll be in a tight spot if we don't get out of here before additional reinforcements arrive. Let's find that map.
Now, in this game alone, it's a little ambiguous whether or not the Covenant knew about the Halo rings beforehand. Subsequent games would establish that they did know about them. It would also sort of establish that the Covenant are kind of a radical religious group. That's not really present in this game.
That hollow panel should activate the map. Analyzing. Halo's control center is located there. That structure appears to be some sort of temple or shrine, if I've interpreted this correctly. Interesting. A shrine is an unlikely place to put such a significant installation. Cortana to Captain Keyes.
The captain is dropped out of contact, Cortana. His ship may be out of range or having equipment problems.
Keep trying. Let me know when you've re-established contact, and then tell him that the Master Chief and I have determined the location of the control center. We'll be heading there as soon as we're topside.
Affirmative. Bullhammer out.
One thing very unique about the enemies you fight in Halo is how they're all coded. Some first-person shooters, at least a good portion of them, most of their enemies were coded pretty much the same way, so you were always fighting the same enemy pretty much no matter what. But here, the grunts, elites, and jackals, they all operate very differently in how they move. The grunts like to attack in swarms. They always attack with smaller arms fire. And they don't tend to shoot as much either. They're depicted as being very cowardly, and when they're with an elite and the elite is killed, they will run away in terror. Elites are supposed to be very strategic, and they'll sort of mimic what the typical player would do. They'll take cover to recharge their shields. They'll be aggressive when it's necessary. They'll melee. They're very dynamic in how they fight the player. Jackals are more conservative. They'll sort of sit behind their shields. They like to overcharge their plasma pistols to take down the player's shields. But they also aren't very aggressive, and they don't really have any means to finish off a player. And then the hunters are very durable and sort of tanky with how they move, or at least that was the intention with them. Now there was a level cut between this one and the next one. The ending cutscene had a few things added so it could sort of bridge the gap and lead into the next level.
Cortana to Echo 419. The Chief and I are topside, requesting pickup.
Roger. On my way.
Let's get moving. Bowhammer, here are coordinates and a flight plan I've